It just so happens that this game here is only mostly dead. Hey everybody, welcome to Pixel Twitching with Incoming Pixels. I'm your host, Incoming Pixels. Tonight's showing is going to be Grim Fandango Remastered because I said, why not? Now, you may be wondering about for the 5 people who know me, who, follow this channel, you will know that this is a different, location. Yeah. It's different because, I have a few, practically moved in this different, room here, and, I'm trying to get things sorted out with this room in particular because I'm going to be doing a lot of things special regarding this channel in this room, hopefully in the near future. So let's I will talk about that more in detail when I have more time, but for right now, let's Grim Fandango this. Do not turn off the PlayStation 4 system while the following icon is displayed. Dramatic.
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Flores. I am ready to take you now.
Take
Well,
me?
that was quick.
Take me
It was only
where?
Now, there's no need to be nervous.
Nervous? No. Just your appearance. It's a little intimidating.
Intimidating? Me?
It's the new style.
But I'm your friend. My name's Manny Calavera. I'm your new travel agent.
I don't want a new travel agent. I want to go home.
You can't go home, Celso. You're dead.
Oh.
But you're not alone. Everybody here is just as dead as you. That's why we call it the land of the dead.
At least we're all dead.
You
At
ready
least
for
that's
your big journey?
at least that's
No.
good, I suppose.
What journey?
The 4-year journey of the soul. It is quite a big trip. And I can't lie to you, Celso. It could be very, very dangerous.
Ooh.
Unless you were to take that money you were buried with and buy a better travel package from us. I mean, wouldn't you rather cross the land of the dead in your own sports car?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe try a luxury ocean cruise?
Oh, yeah.
Or, if you led a very good life, you may even be eligible for a ticket on the number 9 itself.
Well, that
Number
rules me
9,
out.
That's our top-of-the-line express train. It shoots straight to the 9th underworld, the land of eternal rest, in 4 minutes instead of 4 years. But very few people qualify. Let's take a look at your records. Well, the bad news is the train appears to be just out of your reach, but I still got a couple of tricks up my sleeve here. Yaha! Yes, that's the ticket. The Excelsior line.
The what?
Yes,
It's a
she's
walking stick.
Beauty. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too. Oh,
That's
you're
the.
going to have.
I've
a
seen
great
better
trip.
walking
Wish
sticks.
I
In
was
fact, give me a
going.
second.
Why don't you? You could give me a lift.
Oh, I can't leave here until I've.
Here's a
worked out
walking
a
stick
little
for you.
bit of the powers
Yeah.
that be.
You know what I named
Community
this?
service,
You know what
eh?
I named this? I named this
guess there are
walking
some
stick
folks
Smog
worse off than me.
because it's just as awesome
Oh, I'll be leaving here
as
soon
the
enough.
dragon. I named it
No
after.
thanks to dead and no commission low life cases.
Actually,
like
no, that's my
yours,
dad's.
Benito.
He left here one day.
Hey, Manny, the boss told me to tell you not to leave early tonight. He wants to talk to you about something when he gets back from his trip.
Tell Don not to worry. I'm not going.
Yeah, tell him not to
anywhere.
worry. I got his walking stick.
Especially not with clients like
Premium
that.
clients instead of closet.
Where do they get these guys? They don't qualify for anything good, so I can't sell anything good. Can't work off my time, and I'm stuck. Stuck selling walking sticks to a bunch of burros for eternity. I need better clients. I need a real saint. I need a lead on a rich, dead saint.
I need a new job as a protagonist in a video game.
¿Qué es esto?
Okay, so the one thing about Grim Fandango Remastered is there's not that much remastering to it. The only thing remastered is the character models. Here's the original. This is an older game. This was made in 1998, I think. I was like a baby when this was out. Man, I really, have a lot of respect for people who grew up when gaming was big, like in the 80s and 90s. Original. Remastered. Original. Remastered. There's not really that much change in the scenery. It's mostly character models, but they did a good job with the character models. And they did a good job of bringing this game back to life, too.
It's some sort of special work order.
To all agents from Office Manager Don Copel.
All right, you boneheads, thank your lucky stars and get to your friggin' cars. We have a mass poisoning on our hands. Too many dead to assign specific cases, so all clients are first come, first serve. So let's see some hustle out there.
Every day he's hustling.
Whatever you say, Jefe.
Oh yeah, okay, so let me explain the controls here. You move the stick to move, and you press R1 to run. R1 to run. Blah, 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 blah. Clicking on the stick changes that. Inventory.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Anyways, let's see.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me. Read them already. Didn't help. My boss is always giving me these motivational sales books. They bought the farm, now sell them the cows. Stuff like that.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do, right? Give us an extreme close-up. Warning, this game does not automatically save. Please save in the pause menu to avoid losing progress. We are back to the old way of doing things, folks, where you have to save manually. At least you can save anytime you want. Because, you know, gamers are kind of, let's be honest, gamers, we're kind of spoiled when it comes to automatic saves.
My old door. Domino's door is locked. Probably scared I'll steal one of his files. Not a bad idea, actually.
Like, see, let's get a better look at this. Like, you see the shadowing is different. I mean, there was a lot more effort put into that, which I think they had a more difficult time trying to get the game back from LucasArts, because LucasArts, like, shut down when they were bought by Disney, which was a while ago.
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's whipping boy, Manny.
Buenos dias.
Manny, why aren't you at the poisoning?
What poisoning?
The Code 3 gazpacho poisoning that everybody's at but you. Why do I send out memos if nobody reads them?
Because...
Any messages for me?
Besides the one about the poisoning?
Yeah.
I only have one other message for you, Manny. I'm not your secretary. I don't take your messages. So get it through your thick skull and stop forwarding your phone to me.
All right. But that sounded more like 4 messages to me.
Has anyone ever met a secretary like that? Because I really want to meet one of those.
In my heart, though, you're still my secretary.
Manny, what are you talking about? I was never your secretary, even when you were on top. I got one boss, same as you, Don Copel.
Where was the poisoning again?
Just ask your driver, for crying out loud. He'll know.
Come on, I know you work for another man besides Don.
What are you talking about?
I know you take memos for Hurley sometimes.
Ah, Manny, just beat it, will ya?
Busy as ever, I see.
I'd have more work to do if you had more clients.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ouch.
Where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh,
Christmas.
man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back
Day
in
of
the
the
land
Dead,
of the
so-
living, visiting their families like we should be.
Day to Day. Now that is actually an actual holiday, right, in Mexico? Is that what it is? I have a hard time remembering holidays, but I'm sure Day of the Dead is an actual holiday somewhere in a certain country. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So, you going to the Christmas party?
After the spectacle you made of yourself last year, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Any good gossip?
Well, I heard Domino got a raise.
Por favor, tell me some good news, why don't you?
I
Por
still love
favor.
you.
You're all I really need, belleza. Why aren't you visiting your family today?
Ah, the boss is here, so I gotta be here. How about you, Cal?
No one back there I want to see.
And you don't want Domino here alone, getting all the good leads.
Domino's here?
He's at the poisoning right now, stealing your commission.
I forget. Am I supposed to be somewhere right now?
Manny, do I have to explain your job to you again?
No, but I like to hear your description of it, just for kicks.
Well, the Manuel Calavera that I know picks up people in the land of the living,
Dead people?
preferably, and he brings them here and tries valiantly to sell them the best travel package they qualify for. If he sells them enough premium packages, our hero will be free to leave the land of the dead. Until then, he and I are stuck here, having the same conversation over and over again for eternity.
How interesting!
Well, enough about me. What's your job like?
Like babysitting, except I don't get to watch TV.
Yes! Yes!
What if we just skip town tonight? You and me, baby.
Well, thanks for the offer, but we'd never make it out of the city alive.
But
In one piece, I mean.
I bet I could get you out if I really tried.
Oh, Manny, look at you. You're a trapped soul and you don't even know it.
Yeah. You know, I can relate to this guy. I'm a trapped soul, too.
Why do some clients qualify for better travel packages?
They led good lives,
¿Qué traes? How do you define a good life?
better than yours and mine.
You know, that's a good question. How do you define a good life? that is a good question that the game just brought up.
So what did you do in life to get stuck here?
What I did back in the fat days is none of your business. You know the rules.
I forget.
Manny, stop playing dumb just to flirt with me. Manny, if you don't mind, I've got a lot of filing here to do.
Right. I te watcho.
So, this game, if you can gather, is an adventure game, similar to point-and-click games. Only there isn't any point-and-clicking, there's more moving around. And if you guys seen my King's Quest live stream before, if you haven't, I have like the older video on YouTube. I am a big fan of point-and-click games and adventure games, so this game was right up my alley from the very beginning. So, yeah. Land of the Living. It's a freaking...
Through there lies the Limbo Highway, and on the other side of that, the land of the living. Can't go through on foot. People have tried, can't go through on foot. People have tried, but they never came back. The driver demons operate this somehow.
Driver
and the company won't
demons?
tell a salesman how it works. Gotta keep us down somehow.
Womp, womp.
There are lights for wash, rinse, wax, and land of the living, depending on your destination.
I'd like to go to Rinse, please. Sounds like an amazing location.
It's a tool cabinet. It's locked.
Hey, who's messing with my stuff?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't expect... Sales agents usually don't come over to this part of the garage.
What's up his arms? They're like Popeye forearms.
Hey, you a driver?
Me? Ah, no. I don't ride them, just wrench them.
Cool.
Nice hut.
Yeah, I wonder how nice it would seem to you if you were trapped in it all day like me.
Funny you should say that. Foreshadowing.
I'm Calavera. Manny Calavera.
My name's Gladys.
Hi,
I don't get many
Gladys.
visitors. Hey, I got a message for a Mr. Calavera. Your driver said that Mr. Hurley said that he could have the rest of the day off.
Domino sent my driver home?
Yeah.
Gosh,
wasn't that
Domino's
nice?
a dick. Ugh. Seriously?
If you hate your job, why don't you quit?
It's not just a job. It's what I was created to do. If I get any farther away from cars than this, I'll get sick and die. It's like I'm not happy unless I'm breathing in the thick, black, nauseating fumes.
Can't imagine.
Subtle. Yeah, I know how you feel about that, Gladys. Yeah. If I get far away from my environment, I feel like I would die inside somehow.
Gladys? Gladys? Is that a German name?
Oh no, my roots lie not in any earthly nation's soil. I am an elemental spirit summoned up from the land of the dead itself and given one purpose, one skill, one desire.
To be a stand-up comedian?
To drive!
Oh, okay.
Or to change oil and adjust timing belts if no driving jobs are open.
To drive! Speaking of which...
Looks like I need a new driver.
Oh, I would agree with that. Yes, you do.
You want to be my replacement driver?
Me? Oh no.
I
Sorry,
wonder what this guy
man.
looks like in the original
Rules.
graphics. Ooh, okay, he looks a bit rough around the edges. Well, I mean, granted, I mean, the game looks impressive for 1998 standards. You know what? I wouldn't mind like a full-on remake, like a reboot, like kind of like what they did with Gabriel Knight, the Gabriel Knight reboot they did for it. Like give it all like upscale textures and a new engine and everything. That would be sweet. They wouldn't do it, but that would be sweet. I would pay money to see that.
Come on, Gladys. I need you to be my driver.
No, I can't. I'm too big.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
You're not too big. You're just right.
No, they told me again and again. I'm too big to drive.
You need to be this. You need to be this tall to drive. If you're any taller, then sorry. It's like a roller coaster theme park ride.
You're not too big. You just have a self-image problem. Repeat after me. I am not fat. I am thin.
Not fat.
Women
I am not
find me
thin.
attractive.
Women find me
Hey,
attractive.
I never said I was too fat for the ladies, just the cars. The ladies like me just fine.
I don't know. I think ladies out there on Twitch TV or YouTube might have a different opinion, but whatever.
You're not too big. The cars are just too small.
Yeah, those damn compact cars. Hey, that gives me an idea. I could alter your car just a bit with just a quick torch job to let out the seams, you know? But I'm not allowed to modify the cars without a work order from upstairs. I could lose my job.
A work order, huh?
Yeah. I can't torch anything bigger than a cigarette without one of these signed by the boss himself.
Hey, that's my line. Getting people to sign. Back in a snap.
Yeah, too small. I'm not too big. Everything around here is just too small.
Wow, he did have a self-image problem. Okay.
I've got to get this work order signed.
Cool. Now we gotta get a work order signed. That's gonna be our objective. No elevator music either. Just right here. Let's do this first.
It's my boss's secretary, Ava.
It's my boss's
not what I meant
whipping
to do.
boy, Manny.
It's my boss.
Nah. Look, I'm trying to... No, the hole punch. There we
It's
go.
a hole punch. Mind if I use your hole punch?
Knock yourself out.
Thanks.
Gets the aggressions out, doesn't it?
Tell me about it. Video games get my aggressions out. Well, they used to. They still do. Look at the weights on this elevator door. Let's go out the door. I feel like we need some new environment. Oh man, this music.
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
Can I walk through your tent? I want to see the parade.
Well, walk through someone else's tent, all right? Do I look like a turnstile to you?
Maybe.
Some festival, huh?
Yeah, pretty busy. My carpal tunnel syndrome's really acting up.
But you don't have any tendons.
Yeah, well, you don't have a tongue, but that doesn't seem to shut
Carpal
you
tunnel
up
syndrome.
now, does it?
As a fellow gamer, I know all about that.
Can you teach me how to do that?
Well, since you're a beginner, why don't you practice the first step?
Which is?
Blow.
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
What's this?
Bang!
Ah, pop another one. Lousy, bony fingers.
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets.
Famous
Go
poets.
ahead. Name
Famous
one.
poets. Famous poems. Poets. Ah.
Okay, a cat.
No problem. Ta-da!
It's a squeaky little kitty. It's a squeaky little kitty.
What's that?
It's a squeaky little kitty.
Okay. If you insist.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
God, this clown really hates his job.
A dingo?
That's my specialty.
A dingo?
Ta-da!
He must love his job so much.
It's just a regular old balloon dog. I don't see what's so dingo about it.
Da-da. Sounds like me on Saturdays.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh? Ta-da!
What?
This doesn't look anything like Robert Frost.
Does anyone see Robert Frost in that? I don't even see a poet in that. I just... Poe, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't look... Oh, whatever. Fine. It's a famous poet. Use your imagination.
My kid wants a dead worm.
Heck, that's easy. There's no limit on those.
It's a deflated balloon.
It's a deflated balloon.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year, I think I'm entitled to a little pan de muertos.
How do you stick an entire thing of bread in your jacket like that? Whatever. I'm not complaining. But I totally am. I like those inflatable things. They're nice.
I don't like the way that eye is looking at me. Hello?
Ooh.
It looks like a rope.
Let's go up this rope. Also, the cigarette he was holding is just in midair now. I just noticed. Woo! Hate to fall off of this height. Let's go in the window. Raid the boss's office. And the boss isn't at work today.
This place is a mess. I would love to search Don's office right now, but I'm late for the poisoning. It looks like Don's rigged his computer to automatically answer his intercom.
Oh, we get the pick now. Okay.
Not now, Ava. It'll have to wait. I'm in the middle of a very important meeting. Didn't I say no interruptions today? Whatever it is, it will have to wait. Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy. Ava, please, I need a little time alone. Tell him the checks aren't here yet. I'm on the phone. If you buzz me again, I swear I'll jump out this window. Are you trying to lose your job?
Oh, that's all of them.
I'll just change his auto response here.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
Cool. Let's go out the window again. We could go out the door, but they would be expecting. They'd be suspecting that. Woo! All right, now we change the response thing. Yeah, that thing. Freaking Porky the Pig here. Ah. I seem to have the speech hard trouble talking. Lisp. Okay. So let's go ahead and give Ava here the.
I've got to get this work order signed. Eva, I really need the boss to sign this work order.
I'll give it a shot. Mr. Copel, Mr. Calavera has something out here that he says he needs your signature on.
Ah, cripes, Ava, just sign it yourself, will you? I'm busy.
You'll have to excuse him, Manny. It's probably a really hard crossword puzzle he's got in there today.
Or maybe he's not in there at all.
Eva, I'm impressed. I had no idea you had this kind of power.
Well, we all have our secrets.
I'll second that. We all have our secrets. Apparently I got an email. Whoa, 2 emails. Okay, what did I come back to?
Hey, I look good in this, don't I?
Yeah, well, they say black is slimming.
I'm driving, yeah! I'm driving!
Por favor. I could have walked faster than this. Híjole, I'm gonna miss the poisoning.
Well, hey, at least give him an A for F. Whoa, hi, hello. What is this?
Domino.
Yeah, that pizza place. You missed it.
Ew, the living still give me the creeps.
You still do. Look at that.
Look at these poor saps. It's the fear of death that makes monsters of us all.
Yeah, you know what? I could go with that.
Boo.
Boo.
Scaring the living is technically against the rules, but we all do it.
I bet you do.
If I scare them to death, then they'll become a customer. But I'll get nailed with a conflict of interest rap. Psst, it's me, Death. I'll see you soon, okay? I know you can't hear me, but try to feel what I'm about to say deep down in your soul. Don't eat the gazpacho. Fun's fun, but I've got work to do.
You certainly do.
Fun's fun, but I've got work to do. I have to say, this food looks pretty good. I can't reap hamburger, cows, or a whole other bureau, not to mention the lettuce.
Arise from your awoken slumber.
Nice bathrobe.
Bathrobe.
But we offer several travel package upgrades if you care to...
Cut the yap. I want something cheap where I can get some rest. Now that's it.
Ay, ay, ay.
You know, Manny, I could make this car a little faster. If you wanted.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. Slam the front into the weeds. Tub the rear end. 2 blowers popping out of the hood.
You'll get
This guy has
plenty
a
of rest
fascination
this way,
with
Mr.
cars.
Martinez, and you'll be safely padded by the foam created when these two chemicals mix, like this.
On second thought, I want to upgrade my package.
Sorry, Bruno, but you didn't qualify for anything better. But here, have this complimentary...
Today is the first day of the end of your life. I want that coffee mug. I want that coffee mug.
You know I'd like it, Bruno, but my boss is a real hard-ass.
Ooh.
I gotta be a hard ass when I got lazy sickle wavers like this jolly boy working for me. Manny, you couldn't find a sale at a yacht club.
I got a sale right here.
I'm talking premium sales, Calavera. Like the kind Domino makes.
You know, can't
How
be
am I supposed
perfect.
to make premium sales with the scumbag clients you're sending me?
Hey! Now you're blaming the clients? I've had it with you, Manny. If you haven't bagged a premium before the next sales report comes in, you're out! Out on the street. No job. No way to work off your time. Just your fancy suit and your big smile and a whole lot of time to kill. Who you calling a scumbag? Why, I oughta...
You totally just killed him.
I'm sick of waiting around for a good lead. Like it's gonna fly in here tied to a brick. It's time to take one.
Now we got our next step.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Hijo,
Oh,
I got
wow.
a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
I can't find my driver.
Manny, you know what to do. Stop playing dumb, man.
Right.
Even though I already found my driver, but whatever.
What is that horrible squeaking noise you're making?
New shoes.
Or it could be all those balloons.
My old door. Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
What's with this guy's accent?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion for trains.
Now that's what I call a
Hail
confession.
Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy. Say, how'd you score?
I got a nun. I got 2 nuns. Let's tell him the truth.
I got a mean midget I had to send parcel post.
Ah, cheer up, buddy. Another day, another death. Am I right?
I want to ask you a question.
Shoot, slugger.
Is it hard to kiss up to the boss so much when you got no lips?
Hey, I got all the lip I need. I get it from you.
Can I have one of your clients?
Sure, Cal. Just as soon as I get one I think you could handle.
I can handle anything you got, especially if that's your best right jab. Why do you get all the good clients?
You're asking the wrong guy. You should be taking a good long look at the man in the mirror.
No thanks. I don't enjoy that the same way you
I
do.
think you can make that lyric into a song. You should take a good look at the man in the mirror.
What did you do to get this job?
You mean what's my secret to success?
No, I mean how did you screw up and get stuck here at the DOD? What sin did you commit and how long are you gonna have to work here to pay it off?
Well, I could easily ask the same question of you.
But I don't know the answer. I still don't know what I've done.
Well, how convenient. Then neither do I.
This story has gotten somewhere regarding the whole, what are they doing here?
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all
I think
over again.
everybody wants to punch you in the mouth.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
I take that as an insult. I can handle my liquor.
I want to tell you
Lemonade.
something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back.
Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium sales this week.
I think we should team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm Too intimidating. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife. Well, you sound pretty out of breath, so I'm gonna blow.
Always a pleasure, Cal.
Okay. Huh.
That's some premium-looking scotch.
Have some, Manny.
I think I'll have some. Definitely. And I'll have one more. And maybe one more. I mean, they're dead anyway. They can't get drunk, so what's the point? See, I can handle my drinking. Nothing happened at the Christmas party. It was all. Wait a minute. The door was clearly open, and whatever. All right, up to the next step, which is to get a better client.
I'll never get out of this place. You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
So he went to this door, and where did he go next? That's hilarious.
Bruno, you in one of these? For those who enjoy no-hassle travel.
No hassle travel, they just go in coffins. That's kind of morbid when you think about it pretty deeply. Petrified forest, Rupkava.
I'm not walking on the freeway. I shouldn't even be standing here.
Well, you're gonna stand here and like it. There isn't a car for miles. Why is there a car in the land of the dead? I don't... Well, whatever.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Ah, jeez. What now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
Trust me, we're gonna need those dead worms. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do now, we have to get we're gonna have to take one of Domino's clients. So that's what we're gonna do. And here's how we're gonna do it.
One of the chemicals for our packing material comes out of there.
Gonna take, not Robert Frost.
It's a deflated balloon.
Take one of the deflated balloons and fill it up with this. Now it looks like a big purple... Never mind. Then we want to take the other one and fill it up with this chemical. Okay. Actually, I'm wondering, is that other door open? Excuse me. Ah, see, this is where,
The wheel won't turn and the door won't budge.
yeah. We'll get back to that in a minute. Alright.
Let's see. Where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me.
Alright, back to the elevator. That's pretty cool. Oh, something else we need to do. This is very important.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey.
Marking cards. Those holes in the cards will come... Well,
My message tube is full of nothing, as usual.
They'll come. Yeah. Alright. Now let's take, not the bread. That's what we want.
This balloon is filled with a dark chemical. This balloon is filled with a light chemical.
So here's what we do. Take the one, stick it in the hole.
Look out below.
Now, we take the other one, and we throw that one down the tube. And now, look what happened.
That doesn't sound good.
No one suspects a thing.
Server's down again.
What else is new?
Yeah, server's down again. I'm gonna go downstairs to complain because I am such a pompous nutter. Okay. Oh. Yeah, when the camera changes, like the controls get a little weird on me. Alright, first things first. We want to do this.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
That's deep, man. Okay.
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material. See how they like that?
I don't know what makes it better, the accent or his dialogue.
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down. It's never down. It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
So it's down, is what you're saying.
So how long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Can I squeeze in there, just for a sec?
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
Who would do a terrible thing like this?
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job. And they're right.
You know, I really think it's clean enough.
Oh, it's clean enough to run, all right. I'm just fiddling around to be safe. You know, gotta cover my ass.
Yes, you do.
I am just doing what my job is intended to do. I mean, this is how I do my job. I have a terrible accent, so I can't really do this very well as this guy can, but whatever.
Just curious, how'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you. Say, chatty Cathy, I got a lot of tubes to flush here.
Hey, me too. I'll let you go.
I think sooner or later... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high? That's a magnesium compound fire extinguisher. Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
Well, what do you know about that? Okay. So... Okay, door's unlocked. So what we do, we go out.
Good enough for government work.
Good enough for government work. And he left the door open. Because I locked the open door that we can now open to... And somehow I'm right here. Makes no sense, but whatever. Let's go back in here. Go inside.
In place by the weight of the door.
Inside. Not sure if I have a time limit or not. Then we want to take those cards I was talking to you about. Take those. Stick them through there.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteered time reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me.
You better remember those words.
Gladys, are you loco? What got into you?
Dude!
Was a
That car is
company
freaking
car.
awesome.
Oh, yeah. And it's even better company now. I'm in.
Wow. Dude, that is some pretty cool.
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
You're not here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I
First
do
class
something
ticket to
wrong?
nowhere.
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
The only implication here is that I'm fired.
Is it something I did?
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes. Would you like to see my birthmark?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Well, we don't do that here, miss. We don't do skin... what would they call it? Plastic surgery, I guess? I don't know.
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Wait, very little? So that means you did kill somebody, right?
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Excuse me?
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just wasn't trying hard enough.
Trying hard enough, what do you mean? Like you were trying hard enough to kill someone? Like, did you hire a hitman? Or something like, what? Very little means something, okay? Let's be honest.
Were you a big shoplifter?
Well, they accused me of it once.
Really?
But it wasn't my fault. That puppy followed me out of the store.
Oh. Mean to animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter...
Stop.
Just stop right
yes,
there.
thank you.
Ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh. Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
This girl is shady.
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now, if that would help.
Whoa,
It wouldn't
whoa,
count.
whoa, whoa,
Sorry,
whoa,
I
whoa,
give
whoa,
up.
not in the
Don't
office.
say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
Well,
My message tube is full of nothing, as usual. This end cabin is where I hang my cloak. She looks fine to me. I'm still on the case, Mitchie, but I haven't found anything for you yet.
Maybe I'm not the woman you were hoping for. I'm sorry I let you down, Manny.
And we get ourselves in trouble now.
Hey, Funny Bones! In my office! Now! You vandalized company property in order to obtain secret information so you could take your illegally modified company car and your unregistered driver and run Domino here off the road! All in order to steal a client from her legitimate agent!
There's nothing legitimate about this place. You give all the good clients to Domino.
Manny, now I'm embarrassed for you.
You've embarrassed the whole office. I'm going to call the woman in here so you can apologize to her yourself. Ava, send in Ms. Colomar, please.
She left about 15 minutes ago, sir. She said she had a long walk ahead of her and she wanted to get started.
Walking? She had a ticket on the number 9. Why does she think she has to walk?
That's the best package I could find for her.
Now you see why I give all the good clients to Domino. That woman was a saint and a shoo-in for a double-end ticket that she's not going to get because you just couldn't find it. And now, because of your little stunt, she's out there, on her own, walking by herself through the petrified forest, facing the demons of the underworld, alone and unprotected. This is her reward after a lifetime of hardship and public service? Her destiny stolen by some overreaching salesman looking for a fat commission he didn't deserve! Get in there and stay put until the boys downtown tell us what they want done with you. Someone's gonna take the fall for this, Calavera, and it ain't gonna be me!
But it's gonna be you, isn't it? Let's be honest.
It looks like it dispenses something called Philodent. Ooh, ick. It came out like soft-serve ice cream, but judging by the smell, I think it's auto body filler.
This game just gets weirder and weirder.
Doesn't open. Hey! Is anybody out there?
So, Manuel, have you thought about what you have done?
Who's out there?
I'm you, or rather, I was you, years ago.
Yeah, well, I'm me now, so get lost. Get me out of here.
The only way out, Manuel, is to be taken back in. If you
The
are
hell is
truly
that
still
supposed
loyal
to mean?
this company, declare it loudly. The management might hear and stick you right back in their fold.
Yeah? Well, I got something they can stick in their fold.
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny.
I agree.
Look, I did what I had to do. So what?
You have to try harder than that, Manuel. A man's loyalties decide his destiny.
The DOD runs a crooked game, and I intend to prove it.
You would do that? That could cause this agency a lot of trouble.
I'm gonna blow the lid off this place.
Young man, you are an enemy of the Department of Death. Welcome to the club. Salvador Limones and guests.
What are we in the French Revolution all of a sudden? What the hell?
To the headquarters of the LSA.
LSA?
Now listen
The
very
Lost
carefully.
Souls
I will
Alliance.
say this only
We're a
once.
small group, Manuel. We're always looking for new soldiers.
To do what exactly?
We need help in our intelligence unit. You know Eva, of course.
Manny?
I was once a Reaper like yourself, Manuel. But I uncovered a web of corruption in our beloved Department of Death. I have reason to believe that the Bureau of Acquisitions is cheating the very souls it was chartered to serve. I think someone is robbing these poor, naive souls of their rightful destinies, leaving them no option but to march on a treacherous trail of tears, unprotected and alone, like babies, Manuel, like babies.
What's
Yeah,
your
stuck
evidence?
in their little
Where you
own
come in.
bubbles of their own little worlds that they cannot somehow free themselves out of because of
I'm
restrictive
not looking to join any military
ideologies.
organization, I just want my job
Welcome
back so I
to
can
the
work
world
off my time and
of
get out of this dump.
unfairness.
Well,
And it's like
you
life.
won't even be able to
Deal
get out
with
of
it.
this city without my help. Which means, of course, you won't be able to find that woman and you'll never get your job back. When you're ready to join the cause, Manuel, come talk to me. We might be of some use to each other.
Oh, really? Well, look who it is.
So you're not really a secretary.
I'm a spy, Manny.
Well, that's the last time we used that temp agency. Any messages for me?
Yes. Join or die.
But I'm already...
Again!
Eva, you gotta get me out of town. They're gonna sprout me.
You can't leave, Manny. We need access to the DoD computer network if we're ever gonna find out what's going on. And we can't access without a salesman like you. The computer IDs you when you log on.
How does it do that? Fingerprints? I don't have any.
Your teeth, Manny. Haven't you ever noticed your computer scanning your teeth when you log on?
I thought that was just a power surge.
We need your teeth, Manny. We can't let you go. Sorry.
How about these nice pearly whiteys, huh? No? Okay, fine.
Doesn't Cabal wonder where you are?
Don and Domino are both locked up in Don's office with some bigwig from downtown. Some fatty in a fez.
Who is the fat man, I wonder? And how does he fit into this sinister puzzle?
How long have you been a spy?
Salvador recruited me about a year ago. I couldn't resist him. He's just so noble.
What are you working on there?
I'm trying to get this radio working so we can use it in the field, but it looks pretty hopeless. Salvador's right. We need good old-fashioned homing pigeons to communicate with our field agents.
You have field agents?
No, it's just Sal and me right now. But someday, Manny.
So, you won't help me out of here?
Sorry. I'll help you out, but not your teeth. Think it over.
Okay, I'm in. What do I have to do?
I'm going to build an underground army of souls to fight the injustice I have seen in El Marro. Communication will become vital as the Lost Souls Alliance spreads out. We'll need messengers we can trust.
Do you know something I don't know?
Have you ever wondered why your clients, even your best clients, never seem to qualify for the packages you know they deserve?
Yes. My last client in particular, Meche.
Well, they all did qualify, Manuel. Especially her. But somehow, somebody with access to the files has stolen their just rewards. Their sweet hereafters.
Their tickets
yes.
on the number 9?
Precisamente, amigo.
Don't you just hate when someone just takes what you love and cherish the most for no reason whatsoever but to satisfy their own desires? No? Okay.
What would they do with the tickets?
A ticket on the number 9 is like a leaf of gold, Manuel. Especially to one who has died with a less than perfect record. Someone is profiting here from those that would buy their way into heaven.
But money's not important here. We all just want out.
You want to get out, Manuel. And so do I someday. But for some people, this world is all there is. They have decided to seek pleasure and happiness here in the 8th underworld. And for that, you need money.
You want me to be your messenger?
No, Manuel. Our numbers are small and our agents are too valuable to risk that sort of work. History shows only one messenger to be of use to a cause like ours. Carrier pigeons.
Of course.
If I grab some pigeons off the roof, will you let me go?
No, I need to raise them from birth, Agent Calavera. I need you to bring me their eggs.
Their eggs.
You're keeping me here because you need the eggs?
Why are you still here, Calavera? Go get me an Air Force before it hatches. Now that's all the briefing you need, soldier. Viva la revolución!
Viva la Fandango. Alright, now our next step. Getting eggs. Anyways, let's do that, shall we? Let's climb the rope. But we can't just go up to the roof just willy-nilly. See, there's a bit of rope right here, but if we try to get across, it won't stick to the ladder. So what we need to do, you need to go into this. You go into Domino's office, and surprisingly, he left the window open. Ugh. So now we can raid his office. What we want to get out of his office is this.
It looks like a glowing hunk of coral. No messages in Dom's fancy red tube. Congratulations, Domino, on your new job, Hector.
And we're also going to want these. But we have to do this.
Ugh, Domino had this in his mouth.
Which is why we're gonna put it in our mouth.
Yeah, well, now I know what Domino tastes like.
And it tastes like never mind.
No use for it. Cheap paper mill diplomas.
Yeah.
No use for it.
Yeah, no use for cheap diplomas. I second that. I got my GED sitting right there, and yeah, I don't feel accomplished.
I'm gonna try to guess his password. Nope. It's not Golden Boy. I'm gonna try to guess. And it's not Mr. D either. So much for Dommy.
Wonder what other passwords this guy could have.
Arrogant fraud doesn't work. Whew, I was scared it might be Eva. Well, he likes boxing too, but that ain't it. Not greed. Not vanity.
Not greed, not vanity, not anything worth.
Not sleaze. I give up.
Nice windows, though. I could just jump off if I wanted to, but I can't. Though, would it be kind of cool if they had the option where you could just jump off and get a game over that way? Goodbye, cruel video game! Yeah,
it's
whatever.
the loose end of the rope made of ties. It's pretty.
Well, let's pick up the loose end. Now what we want to do, remember that little thing that we were getting earlier? Not that. Not that. That. We want to combine it to the loose end of the ties. Now, what we want to do, we want to pick it up again, and we want to throw it. Now it's sticking, you see. Hadn't we throw it without it, it would have just fallen back down. So you want to grapple on this a la Spider-Man style, and climb on the ladder. And now we got these pigeons to deal with. I'm not moving them. They're dead pigeons.
I prefer to eat out of clean dishes that aren't nailed to the roof.
I'm trying to remember. The bread, obviously. We take the bread and we want
I get crumbs all over. Ah, the pigeons obviously like this dish vent. I get crumbs all over.
No. On the dish vent. There we go. And they should direct their attention to the dish vent.
Hey! Watch it!
What if I put a balloon in there? Yeah. Like just a balloon. Let's go with Robert Frost. Actually, hold on.
Run, you pigeons! It's get 'em off me!
Yeah, put the balloon in there.
Maybe that will scare them. Eventually.
And then we get the bread again. Oh, okay, I have to go back and get the bread again. Okay, now we have to... Let me go back and get another piece of bread. Go back, get that, and then do what I did earlier. Except do it right. Because I'm a dumbass. Okay. There we go.
I'll just take a little more bread to honor the dead.
You're a poet and you don't know it. You make a rhyme every time. And I'm running into a wall. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. So dramatic. Okay. Up we go. And up the ladder. I like to point out, original, remastered. Original, remastered. Not that much of a difference, but I do like the character models better in the remastered version. They did a good job bringing them up again. All right. Now what we want to do, we want to take the bread, because now we put the balloon in there. So obviously, let's back away. Let's see, I'm not sure that worked or not. It's been a while. Survey says, yeah!
Yeah, beat it, you lousy little lech pickers.
Yeah, right. And now we're gonna raid their
You must
stash of
come with
eggs.
me, young ones, for I am the Grim Reaper. These babies are going to war.
I bet they are! Okay. Let's go. So yeah, I'm so glad I was able to pick up this game. This was actually the first game I ever pre-ordered off of PlayStation Store. But it was also the first pre-order I ever pre-ordered on the PlayStation Store. It didn't go very well. I didn't have access to the game when I first bought it. I had to, download it and it couldn't play. So I had to delete it and download again, and it didn't work either. So I had to go to the PlayStation Network website just to download it, and then it worked. So, yeah. That was the first pre-order, digital pre-order I ever did, and it was a disaster. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, the garage is open, so I can just do the next thing I need to do. Okay, remember when Eva mentioned that she needed our teeth? Yeah, we got the mouthpiece. Remember the Philodent? Okay.
Hey, what did they do with Glottis?
Oh, good question. What happened to the old elemental driver?
It's Domino's mouthpiece. Why am I carrying this around?
I'll tell you why. We're gonna put Philodent in it.
Philodent. Good for dents, great for dentures.
And bad for your teeth, but we're doing it
It's already full of that stuff.
Go, go, go.
Wow, that made a perfect impression of my teeth. And quite a chalky aftertaste, too.
Oh well, sacrifices have to be made. Alright. Now that we got that taken care of, let's go ahead and get confused with camera angles. Go back and show 'em.
Agent Calavera and 2 guests.
Wonder how the remastered version looks. Yeah, not as good of a shadow as that, let's be honest. Okay. Here's your eggs.
check these babies out.
Excellent, Manuel. With these, I can breed an entire army of winged messengers. Our revolution can spread now across the land, carried on the shimmering wings of justice, thanks to you.
Hooray!
Agent Calavera.
I myself would also like to spread across the land.
But you can't. We need your dental work here to access the computer. I am sorry, but freedom has its price.
But I also have my thing. Yeah, that thing.
I'm not sure what to make of that. Why don't you show it to my intelligence officer?
Manny, this looks like a perfect impression of your teeth. We can use this as a mold to make a fake set of teeth and get into the computer system that way.
Good work, soldier. You are a friend of the revolution, Agent Calavera. And now, let me be of service to you.
You must go to the town of Rubalcaba, my friend.
If you want to find your lost soul.
How do you know where she is?
I don't. But everyone who wants to get to the Ninth Underworld must cross the Sea of Lament, and therefore must go to Rubalcaba to get passage on a ship. As long as you get there before she does, you'll find her. But it may be quite a wait.
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Manuel, are you in love with her?
Love? Love is for the living, Sal. I'm only after her for one reason. She's my ticket out of here.
And this is my ticket out of here.
Tunnel. I'm all...
Okay, guys. We've been playing for quite a while now, so I'm going to call it quits for now. Grim Fandango Remastered is a remastering of the older Grim Fandango. If you could somehow get your hands on it, I highly recommend you go out and try this game. It is the game... I never played it when it first came out because I was like 1 year old when it came out. So, but this game is astounding. So I mean, the game isn't that much either. It's like $15. And it's on sale constantly on Steam.com. So I highly, highly recommend that you try this game out if you can find it. Physical copies of the game are like, you know, if you want the original copy, you're shelling out a lot of money. So you're going to want that digital re-release because that's like the only way you can play it. But yeah, this is just, you know, the first act. I've gotten about like halfway through the game before, and there's like more to this. Like this is just like, I only showed you like a little bit of what this game has to offer. There's a lot of good stuff in this game. The game was fascinating when it first came out, and it's just as fascinating now. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And as always, I will see you next time on Pixel Twitching. And coming soon, my YouTube channel is gonna grow. Oh yeah. Later, guys. Oops.